Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Champion Slot Machine. I'm Bizzledrix, and with me, as usual, is my Twitch community. And today, we're going to do what we always do in this series. We're going to roll our slot machine. It's going to give us 2 regions and 2 champions. We're going to use that to build the best competitive deck that we can. We're going to play 2 games of it in normals, and then we're going to play 3 games of it in ranked. The only rule is we have to put all 3 copies of each of the champions, and we can only pull cards from the 2 regions shown. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and see what we're going to be playing today. Boom. Ooh, I already like the champion, the region comp.
Me? Miss? Not by a long shot.
Nothing's lost. It's just waiting to be found.
Fascinating. Today, we are playing a Caitlyn Sivir deck. 2 quick attack champions, 1 at 3, 1 at 4, a 3/3 and a 5/3. One has to deal with flash bombs, the other cares about you dealing damage. Fortunately, flash bombs are a way of dealing damage. So, this could work. So let's go ahead and go over to Runeterra, go over what the champs do, and then we'll build a deck out of it. Alrighty, so real quickly, we're going to go over the 2 champions that we got, their strategies, and then we're going to build a deck. So, first one is Caitlyn. She's a 3-mana 3/3 with quick attack, so she strikes before her blocker, and when she strikes, she plants 2 flash bomb traps randomly in the top 8 cards in the enemy deck. All right, and traps are special cards that when they're drawn, they do something. And Caitlyn, when the enemy draws a card that has a flash bomb trap on it, it will do 1 damage to a random unit on the enemy side of the field. I know it says a random ally, and that can be confusing, but it's actually your opponent, right? And then she levels up when 5 of your traps have been activated, which is easy to do in like a Teemo deck, a little bit more difficult to do in a flash bombs only deck. So we're going to have to go kind of all in on the flash bombs here, but it should be worth it because the payoff for Caitlyn is pretty good. When she levels up, she gets +1/+1 like most champions, but now when she strikes, she plants 4 flash bomb traps on the top cards, on the top 8, randomly on the top 8 cards in the enemy deck, and she deals damage to the enemy nexus equal to the number of your traps activated this round. She can be just in win condition. She could just blast the enemy nexus for a bunch if you manage to trigger a bunch of traps in 1 turn. So she's pretty cool with that. She's a fun win con that works really well with Teemo and the Puff Cap trap deck, but she hasn't had a lot of success out by herself. So we're going to see if we can break the mold and find some success with her by herself. She did have a few cards that go in her kit that are, or followers, I should say, that recently got buffed. So that helps. And her champion spell's pretty good too. It's a 3-mana fast speed spell that deals 2 damage to a unit and plants 2 flash bombs on the 8 cards in the enemy deck. I'm not going to keep repeating that line. Just know that every time you plant a flash bomb, it goes in the top 8. All right, and that's essentially Caitlyn in a nutshell. There are some fun skins for her. I really want this Pulsefire Caitlyn skin. It's amazing. I just don't have the money for it right now, but in the near future, I will have this. Next, we're going on to Sivir. She's a 4-mana 5/3 with quick attack as well as spell shield. So the next enemy skill is negated on her. And she has when you've dealt 30+ damage just total throughout the game. She doesn't have to see it. She does deck. She just comes out and has this she gets +1/+1 and has while I'm attacking allies have my keywords. They'll get quick attack and spell shield if she still has it, or any other keywords you're able to put on her. She can be a great way to use a wide board, give her overwhelm. She'll give overwhelm to everybody else. Spell shield, presumably, make it very hard for them to deal with a big wide attack. She's often paired with like Akshan and LeBlanc, but we'll see if we can get value with Caitlyn. And her champ spell is not great, if I'm being honest with you. It does have some fun niche decks that it could see play in, but in general, it might be useful if you already have a Sivir on field, but you're pretty much never putting this in your main board. 6-mana slow speed spell that has reputation, meaning you've struck with 5 powered allies 4 times this game. And once you've done that, it will be 3 mana. And what it does is 1 damage to a random enemy or the enemy nexus 5 times. You could choose the same target 5 times. You could choose completely different targets each time. It's completely random and therefore hard to rely on as removal. As 3 mana to deal 5 random, it's not bad. So if you get Reputation and you have a Sivir on the field, fine. But like I said, you're not putting this in the main board. But that's Sivir and Caitlyn in a nutshell. So we're going to go ahead and brew and try to find the best strategy that we can with these two guys. And then through the magic of editing, we'll have that deck already built and I can go over what it's going to do. All right, and this is the deck that we have come up with. It is primarily a deck focused on the Flash Bomb mechanic with Caitlyn. It is using Justice Rider, a 4-mana 3/5 that was recently buffed. And it says, whenever your opponent draws a card, plant 1 Flash Bomb randomly in the top 8 cards of their deck. This card was previously a 3/4, so we'll see if the additional toughness allows it to stay on the field longer and trigger its effect a few extra times. We also have, of course, the Piltover Peacemaker, Caitlyn's champion spell, running all 3 of that. We're also running the Sting Officer, the 2-mana 2/1 with Elusive, so only Elusives can block him. And when he strikes the Nexus, he plants 2 Flash Bombs. And then last for Flash Bombs is Karina, 6-mana 5/5. When she's played, you get to choose to either plant 5 Flash Bombs on the top 5 cards of their deck, not 8. This is a different one. She specifically only hits the top 5. And then, or you could activate the effects of the top 5 cards, activate the traps effects of the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck. So you can use this in like a Teemo deck to just like blow out the opponent once they have a whole bunch of puff caps. In this situation, we're hoping to get a whole bunch of these flash bombs on their cards ahead of time, and then we can drop her, and hopefully she'll be kind of like a board wipe because she'll activate the traps. They don't go away, so when they're drawn again later, they'll get even more damage. She'll double the power of our removal. And then the way that we win the game is through our Sivir. Once we've done 30 damage, either via the flash bombs or through our units attacking or whatever, she'll level up. Once she's leveled up, he'll give her once she's leveled up, she'll give her skills to all of your allies. And if you give her Overwhelm with the Absolver, which once you've leveled a champion, allows you to get the Absolver's Return, which gives Overwhelm. Once you can do that on Sivir, she can give your entire wide board Overwhelm, and you can just punch in on your opponent's face. And then other cards that we use in order to fill out the deck, we have 2 copies of Piltover and Shuriman Tellstones. The 3 spells offered by these are just very good to have as options when you need them, especially Piltover Tellstones. All 3 of its options can be useful in certain situations. So we're running 2 of each. We have Treasure Seeker because it's one of the best 1-drops in the game. As a 1-mana 2/1 that also gives you a 5/2. This guy is ephemeral, but he can pull in vulnerable units and get free kills for you. And he also does 5 damage, which helps us level up our Sivir faster. We're running Mystic Shot to control the board, Rockhopper to give us a Roiling Sands, which gives the enemy vulnerable, plus the 3/1 bodies, not bad. We also have the Sting Officer to just kind of fill out the board while also, the rest of our deck, while also giving us a quick source of card draw if we need to. We also have the Merciless Hunter to also give some sort of vulnerable. She also has Fearsome, so if we're able to remove the board efficiently and our opponent's blockers aren't strong enough to block her, then, she'll get her damage in as well. And that is basically the deck. It's pretty straightforward. It's not really thinking outside the box. It's leaning really hard into the flash bombs. We're going to see how well that works. If it doesn't, we might go a different direction. But that's what I like. If you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be part of this deck building process, come hit me up on Twitch. I'm streaming at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Sunday through Thursday. So without further ado, let's get on to the game. So unfortunately, we are going to have a bit of an audio problem here because my headset just died, and maybe after our 2 games of norms, it'll have enough charge in it. After a quick awkward game that was interrupted by internet issues, I realized I needed to add Rite of Negation to the deck, so our run's going to go from there. So I might wait and maybe just make this one, then do another one in norms, but that one's who knows. I don't know how fast this thing charges. I think we want the Mystic Shot. We'll see. This seems like an okay hand, but Foul Feast just removes this guy from the equation, probably. Be kind of nuts with a suit up. Yeah, he's just gonna do 4 damage here. Alright. It's fine with me. Gonna attack. Probably has a Vile Feast and just Vile Feast some blocks, right? Because everybody's got a Vile Feast. Okay. Just swing with the Caitlyn. Sure, we'll plant 2 bombs. Is what is. It would be nice to get this guy down beforehand, but that's okay. We'll play this instead. We still have mana for a Mystic Shot if we need it. 2 damage in, I don't mind. This is just so much value, dude. Start worrying. Do 11 damage to face, pump in a bunch of flash bombs, see what he does from here. I mean, we'll deny him drawing cards. I know we technically want him to draw cards, but only after we put flash bombs in his deck. No. We might have another one, but that's fine. Oh, okay. We got rid of his twin disciplines. That's nice, actually. So we're pretty close to leveling up the Sivir here. Probably just plays the Haunted Relic, right? This deck's cheap enough, right? Probably just pulls off the mana every time. Yeah, no. I'd say no. How about... and then how about this? Yeah, got him. Nice. All right, if negation came in klooch. Oh man, Twisted Fate broken enough to just play by himself and Piltover and Zon. All right. All right. Or just dies to Mystic Shot. Like a lot of you just die to stuff. I actually kind of like the Justice Rider. I feel like we'll have time to play that out. A bit more of an early game here. That's not. You know, that's not worse. That's not the worst thing. We're not going to play out 2 rock hoppers at the same time just because Twisted Fate is. I have an answer to this guy, but whatever. Is what it is. Swing with him. I have him make it rain, but at least he uses it now. Yeah. I had a feeling something like that was going to happen. It's fine. Ooh. Powder Monkey's going to take the landmark. That's a decent move there, buddy. Just being mana efficient by playing her. Okay. He gets a nab off of that. That was a very good make it rain for him. Even though it didn't hit a second target, he still got plenty of value out of it. That'll hopefully convince him to red card. That sucks. But what can you do? Probably doing more nabbing, to be honest, so we're gonna get rid of these guys. That's fine with me. More flash bombs in your deck, buddy. Ooh, there's 4 in there now. Pretty vulnerable to flash bombs, to be honest. from Justice Rider specifically. I think he Twisted Fates here. I'm not sure if he does. I think what I'm gonna do, just aftershock this guy. 'Cause I don't want him nabbing anything else from me. It's Twisted Fate now? I keep worrying about the Twisted Fate, always playing around it, because Twisted Fate is boosted. Come on, guy. You're taking so long. There's no sound, so it's even worse. Fortunately, I'm just going to edit this part out, but you're just ruining my stream. That card sucks for us. These guys have good trades all around, so I guess I'll just swing with them. Nah. Nah, that thing is going to give me too much value. I don't want to put it in range of it getting hit by an attack. It's getting me flash bombs, which will hopefully not just hit the powder monkey every time. Okay, cool. It's 2 less health a flash bomb has to deal with. Nice, so that thing will only pump out 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, we gotta start saving damage here. Jesus, what a luck. Fine. Hopefully they'll pop. Some of them will pop, and Caitlyn will be active next turn. Seems unlikely, but maybe. He doesn't like to draw cards. He's like a complete plunder deck. So he's got what, 9 flash bombs? Yeah. Good chance some of them start showing up. Do this. Let's play Twisted Fate into that. Then we'll give it vulnerable. It's starting to get to the point where I think Justice Rider will start to get value here. I don't want him to just Twisted Fate kill 2 of these guys, right? So play the Caitlyn here. Just swing with her. Okay, if he tries to kill her some other way, we'll absolve her. It's worth it here, I think. Absolver does not stop that. Alright, that's fine. This is rough. We really need these flash bombs to start getting value, or else we're gonna be in a bad spot. Hey, finally we get some value off of it. Nice. Oh, well, that's annoying, but whatever. Okay. Let's give this guy vulnerable. Sure. All right, flash bombs, do you thing. Ace. Man, that card might get him some value here. Okay, into a trail of evidence. That's hilarious. He's just like looking for mystic shots. Ah, that's what he's doing. Like a pretty good attack to me. Alright. 6 in the face. It's rough. I bet you he's trying to go for a Riptide Rex, huh? That's, I don't care about that. Not good for you. Oh, he didn't plunder. Okay, he's still just dead next turn. Unless he does something. Okay, well that's super. We have the right, we have the Absolver. We should win this. Got another answer? Because I got to write a negation to make you real sad if you do. Nice, get him. Okay, cool. We got our 2 wins in norms without sound. Now let's go ahead and actually get some games in with sound in ranked. I should just have multiple headsets charging so that way this doesn't happen. But of course, I'm not well prepared enough for that. I kind of like the start. Yeah, nah. Pitch it just in case I can get a Wake 1-drop or something. Okay. You're gonna have a Lucid blocker for Sting Officer, which is like the worst thing. I don't know if they really run that. Alright, so we're gonna try and get some flash bombs in there, because he's a very unit heavy deck, so like he needs his dudes to not be murdered by flash bombs, so. Ionia Demacia can't do anything without a unit on the board to stop that, so you know what's happening? Alright. Nothing. Cool. Good. Good flash bomb. Well done.
Rivers shape the land and give it life.
News from the
I have a feeling this guy has like a mystic shot. I mean, oh, I would have bluffed that attack every time. That's a lot of bombs, buddy.
Suspicious activity detected just outside the station.
Stay on them. Backup's on the way.
Oh, okay. That's fine with me.
What form will the waters take?
Setting up a roadblock.
It still draws a card. That's so funny.
Wrong turn.
The spell he drew was on the one that had flash bombs on it. That's hilarious.
You're covered.
I'll just play this guy out.
Made of sand, I can ride it.
Let's do this. We have another Caitlyn, so we'll just make sure we get rid of this guy. This challenger. Now she's ready to go.
To win, and my aim is excellent.
Excellent.
News
He's already
from the
ready to go.
Detective Zane?
It's all in the report, Sheriff. Should pay off nicely.
Should pay off nicely.
Gonna catch the sky.
On foot.
Seems good. Probably got a single combat or something. Okay. It's fine. We got a Hextech Dragon Modulator if that thing gets too out of hand. We'll play the Rock Opera afterwards.
He's coming.
Sun's beneath me.
Yeah, that's a lot of flash bombs. Hey, he didn't trigger a single one. Amazing. Seems good.
Go get the shiny devil.
Nice. Nice, we're getting value out of them flesh bombs.
We swim within the flows of magic.
We love it when they run.
Just trying to burn her mana. Nice. Alright, perfect.
You've got a problem, I've got a price. Danger pays.
Watch your head.
Watch me.
Freaking slaughtered. Nice.
Blade, sand, and treasure. Couldn't ask for more.
Yeah. Got it. Nice. Couldn't handle it.
Another victory to fill the coffers.
See what we can do. Akshan Renekton. Somebody's playing something spicy. I like it, crazy. I like it. I'm giving you the nods just to start. Because you're playing something different. We don't want the Sivir. The Mystic Shot kills the Akshan. So we're actually okay with this.
Quick hands make quick work.
Pokey Stick could answer this, but whatever. Oh, it's okay. We'll trade in the beard.
It's a trap.
Don't want to die? Don't do terrible things.
We're just gonna solve that problem immediately. I'm gonna play this to maybe bait out a ability of his or something, get him to spend some mana, and then maybe we'll have access to the Sting Officer.
Looking for a hero for my hero.
That may not work, but we're gonna try it anyway.
Tough places breed tough people. Keeping pace.
Keep a unit on his field because if it gets hit, if we get a flash bomb, it kills it. So why not? Ooh, Justice Rider.
I'll rend a bloody path through Shurima.
We'll pull somebody in. Okay.
No mercy, no retreat.
Not much we can do about that. We're just gonna let him do that.
Just a girl, her motorcycle, and justice. All part of the plan.
See what he does.
Seeing tombs, towns, and everything in between.
Jesus, that thing getting big is annoying. We need to kill this guy. It's just too important.
Steady now.
Yeah, well. Doing block it, which is fine.
Setting up a roadblock. Sand and trouble far as the eye can see.
I have something very special planned.
Mammy bitches, you ain't got quick attack.
Trample 'em.
Watch your step.
Let me just kill these guys. Nah. We'll leave one of them alive. They eat our flash bombs.
All part of the plan.
Stand aside. An expert is at work.
Setting up a roadblock.
Nice! Got her! That's epic.
Finders sharers.
Would you look at this place?
Now you play somebody, they get vulnerable.
Gonna find a gift for an action. Right, Arda?
He's ready to negation this. That's so great. That's hilarious. What? I don't think that's correct. I gotta swing this into that. And then this thing will die to time bomb, to flash bombs.
My board!
All part of the plan.
Nice. Caitlyn's leveled now. So now the Absolver is active too. Ah, our opponent just runs out of cards, I guess. I don't know what happened. He just stopped playing stuff. Oh, man. That's a lot of champions. This could be a tough one. Some of them got a lot of health, too. I like the Justice Rider and the Mystic Shot. Interesting how these all have like different sound effects when you click on them. Fascinating. It's simple things like that that fascinate me.
Stands beneath me and wins
Wins
behind me.
behind.
When we look ahead, we know how to prepare.
Let's go ahead and remove that. I'll trade 2 for 2. Need 2 for 1 each. 1 for 1. Jesus. Ah, okay. He's getting extra spicy. I guess he didn't like whatever he predicted.
My board!
That just means it's prime territory for a built-over peacemaker.
It can
Makes
be
playing
undone.
future units a little bit awkward. I mean, I had the vulnerable, so maybe I shouldn't have done this. This felt good. Alright. Just kill that with a Merciless Hunter.
We love it when they run.
My Mystic Shot it or something.
Back in the game.
That's right. Run.
We've done 3 of them. Jesus. Do you not have another one? Did you fuck up? Oh, he has a 0 now. Okay. That's okay. Oh no, because it shuffles the flash bombs too. Damn. Yeah, it shuffles the flash bombs, so the likelihood that he gets the one of the 2 flash bombs is very low.
Heading topside.
Oh, now every time you do that, you're gonna get flash bombs in your deck. So, that's what it is.
All part of the plan.
Good people don't look the other way.
Mm-hmm. Sure they don't. I don't know what the hell he was doing there.
Setting up a roadblock. Just give me something to chase.
Vi stands for vicious.
That's terrible.
Son taught me to never let my guard down.
Trying to get tough on his Echo, or +1/+1, just in case. Oh, overwhelm. It's even nuttier.
Give me chase.
The only 2 that could block, I'm actually okay with blocking. have an aftershock if it gives me action.
Surprise.
Or he might not though because of the damage that he just gets. It's rough.
All part of the plan.
Just plays Payday main board. Fascinating. I guess because it triggers for Akshan and it's 2 cards for Vi.
Here's the fun part. Trouble coming at ya.
Try and keep up.
All I can hope for is that he doesn't find a stupid spell. Lame.
Setting up a roadblock.
Right, and then he just gets his... I bet you he gets the Echo spell and just beats me. We did well up until that last game, guys. Couldn't get in the last game. We got beat by 2 Echo decks today, sad. And the thing is, he's never gonna drop up. He's never gonna drop flash bombs anymore. And any that hit Vi are waste anyway, so.
All part of the plan.
Nice, that was lucky. Unless he just has his thing. The spell. Shuffled again.
Setting up a roadblock.
Arda's gonna make a meal of them.
Damn, that sucks.
Honor is the rust on a dull blade. It's a living.
Wrap them up tight. We'll get our licks in.
Danger pays.
Doesn't really matter, right? She doesn't level off of this
This
attack.
pay by the hour.
I'm just trying it.
You made choices.
He might still get his stupid rally spell, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about it. He didn't get it? It's unlikely.
All part of the plan.
Well, flash bombs with 31 cards, yeah.
Slip through my paws.
This guy just kind of counters us, unfortunately.
Almost. Got it.
Here we go. Oh, wait. No, he didn't have it. But we don't have an answer to this, so whatever.
This will be my
There's a
last.
very low chance of hitting anything. Is what it is. Both, but it wasn't enough. Alright, well. Overall, still a good game. Still a good run for this deck. We'll give it a nice solid A+. Because it won 2 normals games and it won 2 of its 3 ranked games. That's the grade this deck gets. It's an A+. Solid deck.